everybody. It's me. It's your girl, Mary. Here, first of all, to say to you, Happy New Year. Happy 2013. Can you believe it? We all woke up this morning and we made it into another year. Hopefully, this year will bring so many blessings, so many good things to people who are searching and seeking. And I'm one of those people, and I'll tell you my prayer this morning just was, God, open up some doors. Send peace, send wholeness, send fullness, not just for me, but for every surviving woman that's out there today. Just briefly, I know some of you have written me and asked me, why do you play music before the show? Do you dance? To me, it gets me going. It gets me in the mood. It makes me feel good. And generally, I play Beyonce, I'm a Survivor, Destiny's Child. And today, I thought appropriate, it's a new year, do a new thing. The song you were just listening to was the song that Melvin made along with his 4 other songmates. They were a group called the Energetics back in the 70s, and then later on in the late 80s, they turned into a group called Planet Patrol. And that song you just heard was Planet Patrol. And talented as Melvin was, he was one of those responsible for that song. And this song still even sells today. So if you go to our website right there, you'll get to see read Melvin's history, and you can find out some stuff about his life of being an entertainer, a baritone singer. So let's get directly to the show right now. My topic today is a new year, a new hope. A new year, a new hope. For women survivors is who I'm talking about. Truly, it's a new year. Truly, it's 2013. But women survivors are looking for something different. They're not looking to lose weight. They're not looking to stop smoking at this point. They're not looking to become someone that they're not. Most of their priorities are that they could be understood, that people would take us serious, that we are a forgotten category of women called survivors of homicide. We need services, and that would be the greatest thing for 2013 if we could be taken seriously and the government would start putting services for women like me. We need programs that go beyond the scope of a group. We need connection. We need togetherness. We need therapeutic services. We need a program that we can attend more than once a week, have a relationship with the same group of women so we can build from there to support each other and build trust and have commonality. So my goal this year for the new year, my new hope for women survivors, is that we could come together, ladies. Don't you know that we're larger in numbers? You know, it's one thing for me to come and do the show once a week and talk about us. But what really makes the difference is that we pull together in numbers, 25, 50, 100, 200, 300 of us, stand together, whether it's City Hall, whether it's the State House. We stand together and we make our needs known, that we're suffering, that we are somebody, we are the ones left behind, and we need services. I don't know about you ladies, but for me, it doesn't matter how long that loved one's been gone. For you all out there, you know for me, it's 16 years Melvin's been murdered. But I had a moment yesterday New Year's Eve, I'm in the grocery store. You know me, cool me, the one who can always, hold it together. And I'm in the soup aisle for what I don't know, because I only eat homemade soup that I make my own. And I had a minute. I just stopped right there in the aisle with the carrot, saying to myself, why am I even in here? What did I come in the grocery store to get? And I stopped. And I got so full. All I could think about was what happened to Melvin. It's New Year's Eve, and I feel so alone. Like I said on my Facebook homicide journey at Melvin's Mission Inc., I never claimed to be Superwoman. I never claimed to be Wonder Woman. I don't have all the answers. But one thing I do know is I'm gonna keep it real. I had a moment yesterday, and I'm telling you, I didn't care who was coming up and down that soup aisle, whether they were getting Cambo, Prego, chicken noodle, mushroom, it didn't matter. I had a moment. The tears came down. I took a picture of it for my Facebook journey because I want to be honest. I'm not asking for sympathy, empathy. I want to be honest. I want you to see me not made up. I want you to see me like you see you. Because it's true, it's honest. I still go through. So ladies, I say this to say, we have to come together. We have to figure out what we're going to do. If you're serious about healing, if you're serious about making and taking another step to wholeness, the number is right there. Call me. Let's see if we can pull together for 2013, maybe somewhere around April or May. We could all come together. We could petition, sign a proclamation or whatever, saying that we need services. Recognize us. We're women who were left behind after our loved one was killed. And now no one thinks about us, cares about what we're going through. We need help. Just briefly, this week I'm dealing with a homicide of a family. And, we were going through all the things that they need to go through, the steps. And not knowing, I thought the family had everything in order, with different agencies that they need to be with. Come to find out they did not. So here again, it just shows you, without a service like Melvin's Mission, able to support women homicide survivors, this woman would not have known the steps that she was supposed to take to make sure that her loved one that was murdered was appropriately being funeralized, that all the things were in place for her loved one. So I made phone calls, I got on the computer, of course, I did my Google, I did all those things, and I made sure I got that information back to her that she needed. Another thing, I'm doing, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, I am an ordained minister, I pastored for years, wonderful church, and this year, I'm doing my first 2013 homicide funeral this week. And it saddens me. It saddens me because when is it going to stop? When is it going to change at least? I was watching television this morning and they were saying that last night made Boston homicide number 58. We had 58 homicides in the city of Boston for 2012. To me, that is 58 lives that are gone that should be here. But when I also look at that, I say to myself, that is definitely 58 either moms, sisters, grandmothers, cousins, aunties, female friends, neighbors who have now become women homicide survivors. The numbers are multiplying. See, what people don't understand is that you can say, oh, we only had 58 homicides in Boston 2012. Okay, but what about each woman that's related or has a connection with the 58 people who died? Why don't you times that up and tell me how many women homicide survivors are there? We have to take a stand. It's a new year. Let's do a new thing. We can do it if we pull together. It's not right that one or two women have to run for hundreds because we can get tired. This way, if we come together, you call me, let's set up, let's get an order, let's meet, let's figure out what we want to do, what do we want to talk about, what do we want to stand for, we can make a difference. Listen, there's services for everything else. There's, I'm sorry to say it, if you're raped, there's rape counseling. And it's intense. There's services for, if you're obese, they have a whole program for that where even you can get now, I believe, Medicaid or Mass Health even pays for gastro bypass services. So, you're talking about weight versus a woman just lost her child, husband, uncle, grandparent, and you're worrying about losing 122 pounds? Come on, let's get real. Lives are important. Lives have to be saved. And those lives that cannot be saved have female loved ones that are hanging on to their last hope because they love their family who died. Please, ladies, call this number, 857-600-1623. Or you can reach me at my email, which is melvinsmission@gmail.com. That's melvinsmission@gmail.com. Give me your ideas. Give me your concerns. Tell me how you think we can get noticed, how you think that we can become a priority to our government, because we're out there and we're not going anywhere. There are going to be more and more of us being made every single day because homicide happens every single day. I love you, ladies. Come on, let's do this. We can do this. We can pull together. Help me. Help me help you. Melvin would want this. He didn't die for nothing. Fingers to him. He'd want this. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. The other thing I wanted to talk about as far as the new year, new hope for service.